What's this? Hello there. I should have shown my latest video live. Why not? Wait. I want to listen to this. Hello, Nicole Panzuelo. Do we have clear video or what? So we can just turn it off. It's a sort of testing because I had made 2 live streams ng gabi, but they were both failures. Medyo, how do you call this? Choppy? Are we choppy now? Or it's just okay? Hello to almond. Wow, sounds delicious. Almond Salvador. Hello, how are you? Hello, are we clear? Or, blurred or something? What do you think? Malabo, alright. So it's the same thing. Same as before. Alright, so we'll just make it short because I was expecting it would be clear. The weather is fine. I have a new Wi-Fi, so I don't know why we're having this difficulty in coming up with clear visuals at night. Hello to Men Snatched. Interesting name. Interesting account name. Nur Fadila. Alright, so medyo malabo nga daw. Medyo blurred. Sorry. So wag na nating ituloy. Anyway, I have live for Robatology viewers. But we can make some extension or give some extension. We can have another one tomorrow, maybe. Hello, Damanarda. Good morning. So you're in the States? I'm fine. I just came home. I just got home. Malabo pa rin sa 7:20. Sorry. I want to have something at night because, I want to entertain as well. Like a dancer. I want to entertain as well those who are, in the States or in the other parts of the world. They cannot watch, during daytime because they were sleeping or they are sleeping. All right, so let's just make this maybe 30 minutes. All right, so it's 10:30. We will stop at 11 because it is blurred. Well, it's hot right now. Well, 19 or 20 degrees Celsius here is kind of hot already because it's always been, 5, 4, 3, something. That's the regular temperature during winter, going to spring. So it's a sudden surge in temperature now. Nursing 1999, hello there. Um, by the way, Nursing 1999 is one of those early people na naging bahagi ng aking, I mean, first video, I think. First or second. I remember Nursing 1999. That makes you special because he has been here since the beginning of Robato. Well, Nursing 1999, you're talking about gay community here. Well, in my place, you don't see much of that peg. In Tokyo, it's a little bit more, just like in Manila, you know. But, uh, the gay porn is very much alive and really hot. They really have this, cute guys, and they make this sort of videos about, for women. So it's a little tender type of porn, something like that. Or Alman Salvador, kung ikaw pong tatanungin ng question na ito, do you agree that the third restroom should be built for LGBT community? Mm, not really for the whole LGBT community, only for those maybe transvestites or those who are how do you call it, cross dressers. Maybe I think so, because not everyone would be in favor of this. I, for one, I wouldn't want a separate room for me. I just want to mingle with them. So it's a sort of an option, maybe. But, it'd be quite expensive that it's just there without anybody using it. So it's whether you put it into law or not, something like that. But I'm very open about it. You know, sometimes who knows? I'd like to be like a woman, and dress up like a woman. So I have something, I have a place for, to be like a girl. Who would you like to be in the top three for Miss Universe 2018? Not yet. I haven't seen any. All the candidates. Sorry. Yeah, I'm morning from Cali. Yes, I'm fine. Kathleen Chan, sorry about that. um, Man snatched. I want Catriona to wear a gown like Oksana Fedorova. Tony Pet Balabo. I'm looking forward. You also comment or give feedback about Super. Yes, I watched it because some fans of my page actually wrote a message for me to talk about it. Then I have posted one observation during the Q&A. Well, I would like to read this to you. This is about the winning answer, should I say, of the Super Serena winner. I'm gonna make a vlog about this, but anyway, it's gonna preempt my video, but I don't care anymore. I just wanted to say this to you. All right, so this was my observation. I will just read this to you. So I posted this a while ago. Serena. There was a request for me to make a review of Super Serena. I had to watch it. The winner was gorgeous. In question and answer portion, she responded with passion, confidence, and strong social sentiments on equality and discrimination. But she didn't answer the question. Those sentiments could have been translated into convictions had she answered it. She worries, okay? She worries about those people who don't change. According to her, the perception that Serena is a jinx to the society. But she didn't explain why. That those people might be what? You know, or because what? It should have been answered. I personally believe justification of her worries should have been explained because it just came off as a personal accusation peg, which in reality bears truth. Whatever. The delivery was way, way better than what we see on the Bidibini stage. And that matters. So that was my post a while ago about the women. She was really beautiful. She could, you know, she could be like a movie star, a female movie star had she been a girl. Yes, there were some, people urging me to come up with a camp when I go back to the Philippines. The problem is I love vlogging. I cannot do this anymore because I have to be fair, to other girls of other camps. So I cannot comment on them. That would prohibit me from doing what I want. So, but still thinking about it. Salin D. Mock, you think Karen Gallman can bag the Miss Intercontinental crown because her Q&A post videos, I'm not Q&A post videos, I'm not sure. Well, Karen is better. Karen is better than Katrina because she could do a nice passarella. I was surprised that Katrina, uh, came to that point of almost winning. She just walks awkwardly. She doesn't move like a queen, like a uh, beauty queen. When we talk about the beauty queen that we have in our mind, the Filipino beauty queen that we have in our mind, and it's always, with a good passerelle to consider that you're a beauty queen. I don't think it's negative. I don't think it's positive. It's in between maybe. So I think she would go far. Karen Gall, she's beautiful. She's beautiful. I like her. Uh, Tony Peck Balabo. I was a little bit turned off sa joke. Comment ni Alan Kay like bakla na bingi pa. Dami ka pang sana masulbi na. I didn't see that. So I would watch it tomorrow maybe. Almond Salvador, do you think Jessa Villar will win the Supernational crown? I want her to win, but no, I don't think so. But she could explain herself very well, and she could do a wonderful execution, a wonderful walk, like what she did during the jog jeans. Not in the press presentation because I think that's the worst performance of a candidate in a swimsuit ever. Talking about Pilipinas pageant, as if she was forced to come out by someone. But, she bounced back during the jag jeans. Hello, Rocky Marquez Castillo. How are you? Francis Aliwan, what is one aspect that you like Catriona to change or improve? Well, it's not really about Catriona, but about the people behind her. I really, I really liked Catriona. You know that. I support her all the way. But I think her makeup on that night, the I do, is a little bit sharp. So maybe they could do something about that. Well, she looked gorgeous, but there must be something that would fit, you know, uh, at any time or any category of the pageant that you don't have to change here and there. So they must think about that kind of makeup that would best suit her, you know, in any outfit or in any uh, category of the pageant. Binley, hello, Binley. How are you? How about Sandra Lemonen? Do you think she will win next year sa bb.pilipinas? Of course, she will win one of the crowns. But I don't. She might win Miss Universe, bb.pilipinas Universe, or Miss Universe Philippines. But I'm not in favor at this point. But I wish her to win one of the crowns, but not the Miss Universe. Hmm. All right, shockers, and hello, how are you? I always see your name commenting on my videos, and thank you for that. All right, so you can also insert some. We had some. I think Darna Narda had given me some fast talks. Choices, two choices, and I had to choose one, of course, and give short answers, explanation to that. So you can throw some fast talk pad in between our conversation. Tony Papalabo, Sir Robato Alam is actually self-deprecating, pero I find it on national TV. Man snatched. I feel like Atisa will win Miss International. She is a strong candidate. Do you think she will win? Yes, because she has this Azarella uh, uh, confidence, but she finds right makeup. I've been seeing her lately, right after winning the Miss International Philippines, and what a makeup! She looked like an elementary student trying out her mommy's makeup and just put it on her face. It's disgusting. Nursing 1999, have you ever coaching beauty candidates? Yes, of course. I had been doing that maybe 20 years ago. So I just stopped doing that when I went abroad. But had I been in the Philippines, then I would continue doing those things. And I want to train, candidates for international level. Maybe I want to achieve that maybe when I go back to the Philippines someday. And I'm planning to go back to the Philippines within the next 5 years. If you were to be Darna, who would be your leading man? Well, I always prefer brown guys. Those how do you call this? Not really muzzled. I hate so much muscles and abs. I don't care about the abs. It's just real hunk looking, not necessarily with those bulky muscles. Just a masculine and Filipino type of man, with a little, with thick lips and big hands. I have some specifics to consider. But as a leading man, it's very rare that I fall for someone who is a little bit mestizo. And I like who's with Liza Soberano, Enrique. So I want Enrique to be my leading man in case I would be Darna. Filinguera for a change. Why did I answer that? Laraki Marquez Castillo, I hope the next Miss Universe in the Philippines will be held in the Philippine arena. Yeah. Thank you for doing a lot, log. Yes. Yes. Thanks, nursing. You're still there. It's been 2 years. complete this okay, in this world full of deception, be sweet. That's I you know that's not an answer that you will find in in on the beauty pageant stage. So that would be my answer. To be different and intriguing, right? Regina Velasquez or Lani Misalucha? Well, before I wanted I really liked Lani, but when she transformed surgically, well, I didn't like her anymore. You know, I mean, it's too personal. It should have been just about the voice, but you know, I'm just turned off. So I will go for Richie. Venezuela or Colombia? Colombia. Beauty pageants or pag-ibig? Pag-ibig, of course. Is that supposed to be my answer? Pashout. Okay, proudly from the hello. Hello there. I have made a video. It's a compilation of my hello there pegs. Would you believe that I could talk for 1 hour straight without script? But I find it very difficult to. I mean, it takes 15 to 20 takes before I come up with the perfect hello there. So I have some behind the scenes clips there. Alman Salvador, Thailand, or Indonesia? Thailand. I stayed there for 6 years. And I had a boyfriend there. Bin Lee, Miss Universe Final Three question. What makes you sad? All right, so this is the question of Bin Lee for Miss Universe Final Three. What makes you sad? Don't forget that this is our subtopic for tonight. What question would you give? No, if you have the honors to do that for the top three this year. All right, fast talk again. What does size matter? Yes, in anything, in any way. Jessica Cadornigara, how old na po kayo, Sir Robato? I am 53, but I look 50. Well, I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to be old because I would be aging. Like Sharon Cuneta, Gabby Concepcion, Marisol Soriano, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt. They are my contemporaries, and it would be nice to grow, you know, to be a grandfather with them. Sexiest man in the Philippines. Well, I always like Jay Manalo, even if she has grown older already, and I think she doesn't look good anymore. I haven't seen him for years now, but he's the latest, or he's the last, maybe, guy that I found sexy, really. Jay Manalo. I didn't know that. I didn't know that Chris Aquino had Hello There. So Hello There had become part of me as a YouTube vlogger. I don't say that really. It's a herbatology on my page. It's only on the YouTube. I think my line as herbatology on Facebook is herbatology pa more or watch pa more. But on YouTube, it's hello there. Do you think Catriona can win Miss Yuya, knowing all this, her ability and capability to, you know, to do everything, whether Passerella or whether Q&A, poise, pairing, confidence, PR, the waving and everything. She's perfect for Miss Universe. So I think she can be a Miss Universe. But, you know, uh, can does not always translate to do or be. Rocky Marquez Castillo, so his top three question would be: do you think it's all right for Miss Universe to accept transsexual females? All right, so that's his question. Rod Reyes, nag-BF ka na ng hapon? No, not yet. I can't find a way. I can't speak Nihongo. So maybe that, hinders me from pursuing Japanese. Tony Bet Balayibo, yes, you can follow me on Facebook. You go to Robatology. Robato plus logy. So I explained it earlier. It's Robato is, the way they pronounce Robert in Japan. So they would always put katinik at the end. Like Britney Spears would become Britney Spears. So, so sort of that. Like when you take photos, you would say cheese. Set is seto. So it's always like that. So it's Robato. Plus anthology or tology or logy. I just added it. Man snatched. I hope Catriona doesn't get the aura that MGS Timosa had too much of everything. CJ, hello CJ. If you were a Filipino dish, what would you be and why? Caldereta, because I'm a little bit spicy. I am delicious. I am brown, which sometimes looks like a little bit reddish. I'm speaking of Caldereta Batangas. And, the buto-buto thing. I am tough and soft at the same time. So it's a mixture of that. So I would be Caldereta. Calderetang Batangas to be specific. Ernesto Daya? No. This is blurred. How could you see that I am blooming? That's a lie. Thank you anyway, Ernesto. Okay, so he's from Cubao, Quezon City. See you there. I sleep in Cubao, not in overpass or underpass. I go to my niece's house, and I forgot the address. I always forget it. CJ, wonderful okay. Thank you. So I jumped to the crown. I didn't pass top 3 or top 10. Okay, Rocky Castillo for MU top 3 final question. His question was: do you think that gender roles are necessary for a society? All right, thank you. Thank you for that question. Prince Coley. Speaking of profession, for you, what profession do you want to make the most high salary in the Philippine government? Not including profession. I didn't get it. You mean what job? I think doctors should receive high salary because they take care of us. Beauty pageant powerhouse Philippines. Hello there. So you have a channel, I mean, you're vlogging or you have an active channel in pageants. Yeah, your name suggests that you have. So I would make a short visit one of these days. Man snatched. Question. Did you think MJ Lastimosa would win Miss Universe 2014 back then? No. She looked amateurish compared to, let's say, the winner, Miss Colombia and Miss Jamaica. Yeah, that would be my answer. Am I sure? Hello, Rod Reyes. How are you? Good night. Good evening. Oh my God, I wouldn't make it to the top three. I failed. Do you think, sir, if the Miss U would be held in the Philippines, advantage or disadvantage to Catriona to win? Disadvantage, of course. That would be the basic answer. But with Catriona, knowing Catriona, that she could deliver, you know, everything. What do we expect would be turned into reality? You know, Catriona would perform it. But still, it leans more towards the disadvantage than the advantage. Uh, Proudly Promptly try to visit my channels. All right. So you also, yeah, yeah, I remember you. Yeah, I remember you. You have something like 45,000 subscribers. So I made a quick visit to your channel, and congratulations. More power to you. Hello, Jologs Production. You have a active channel? Beauty Pageant Powerhouse Philippines. Question. Wait. Meet my doggy. Hello, say hi. Say good evening. Konbanwa. CJ, if you could go back in time and meet Jesus, what's the first thing would you ask him? Uh Lord, why do some people have to suffer a lot? I'm referring to those people in Syria. They're always running away from something. They're always fighting for their lives. Those children that who do not have food. You know, those images break my heart, and I want to ask Jesus why it's a little bit unfair. But you know, you know, you would understand God has different plans for each and every one of us. And maybe that's, part and parcel of the life that is given to us. But still, I would ask that. What question? CJ, thank you. Ang laki nito ah. Mm. Mantot. Okay. Natalie Escuela. Oh, where's that? I just couldn't scroll up. Natalie Escuela, what do you think about Miss Venezuela? So far, without seeing all the other pageant contestants or Miss Universe contestants, candidates, I think Miss Venezuela has a chance of making it big during the finals night, during the pageant night. But if Puerto Rico is there, Colombia is there, India is there, and they're all amazing, no, we would know by then if how would Venezuela fare. Miss Universe. Well, I have been seeing that Talia Tamalia, but I couldn't say anything because I don't know her I don't know her personally. No, no, not personally, but I don't know her at all. So I haven't followed her. So I might, you reminded me about her. So I might take a closer look at her tomorrow. If you have a chance to become president, what will you do and why? Well, basically to help your people. And by helping, it's not just about, uh, directing the agencies to provide healthcare and everything and so on and so forth. But it's also about, being an example to people. It doesn't in any way mean that I don't like Duterte. It's just that, because I'm also flawed, you know, I have more similarities or common things with the president than not. And I think I understand her in some ways, but still, you know, you have to show some or more good examples to your people. Not necessarily na baguhin niyo yung kanyang attitude because I think he is a good president by heart. I think he has uh, love for his people, but he has to think twice or reevaluate his stand on so many things and his personal actions also. I don't really like the pagmumura thing. So if I would be the president, no, I would put equal. How do you call this? Equal actions on morals and and my and the leadership maybe. Rodrigo, sorry if you're part of Catriana's team, which all right. So I think I've answered that already. Problem is that I actually have other channels, but I don't advertise it because takot ako sa magiging reaction ng mga tao. That channel contains of my other side of my personality. All right, I understand you. CJ, what type of a human being are you when you're in love? You may or may not answer. Well, I am very, I'm a jealous type. So if he is talking to someone, I would always think of something negative. And but I am a good lover. I really show my love. I am showing. I'm very romantic and I'm very sweet. Yes, I am. Hunger Games. My question would be from the Binibining Pilipinas 2018. When is the right time to listen and when is the right time to speak? Okay, so that's your question. All right. That's question at Binibining Pilipinas, right? Who answered that? Hello, John Miles Esponja. I remember you about the fan sign. I'm going to give you tomorrow. Promise. You see, I don't forget you. I remember your name. It's just that I was a little bit preoccupied this day. Uh, Medyo busy ako. Sorry. At kung nakalimutan ko mambukas, sorry pa ulit. Okay, beauty pageant, Powerhouse Philippines. Let's say Maxine Medina actually won Miss Universe 2016. What do you think her reign would be like? It would be quite limited. Why did I say that? Yeah, maybe because of the way of the limitations also of her communication skills. So she might not She might have a lot of things in her mind, but she might not be able to express that fully well, and maybe she would be misunderstood by some, foreign, press or something to that effect. But she would be a charming woman. So maybe that charm would overpower the lack in communication. Maybe. Hello, Hunger Games. Anjali Magbitang is number 2021, right? Yeah, I liked her. When I chose my best in swimsuit during the preliminary competition, during the press presentation, she was one of the two. Kathleen Chan, question number one. What do I think of Miss Indonesia? I have a video about that, so I won't answer for you to watch it. Question number two, before birth, if you had the chance to choose what gender you will be, what will it be and why? At this moment, I would wish to be a girl, but no, no, no. If I would be given a chance to choose, really, I would prefer now to be a man because nothing much has to be changed. Because I look like a man, hindi naman ako kasing ganda ng mga super Serena. So it would be easy. No more adjustments, maybe. But at night, if I feel romantic, I want it to be a girl, of course. Sir Robato, give thoughts to Miss Puerto Rico Miss International 2014. I don't remember her face anymore, except the one when she was crowned. But I just couldn't say so much about her at this point. I had to review. Would you believe one contestant was also a Miss Puerto Rico? One contestant in Miss USA. Okay, what else? 15 minutes, last 15 minutes. Throw your fast talks. But, I reserve the right to answer or not answer, not to answer if I don't feel like answering it. What is it? What is it? Is there someone I missed to greet? Hello, Jessica. Cover me, got it? I answered your question already. Again, please follow me on Pagebook, Facebook, Robatology. It's pure comedy. It's reality of life, but in a very satirical, comic approach, animated sometimes. So it's a little bit different from, you know, Roboto Views. What's that? Do you have? What's this? I didn't see them. You're nothing in this universe. All right, so I have answered everything. Ernesto Dava. Hi, Sir Robato. Sino sa palagay niyo ang pwedeng pumalit kay Stella Araneta para pamuno ng Binibining Pilipinas? Is she retiring? Whether she is retiring or not, I would give an answer. Mm, Gloria Diaz. She's more, you know, liberal in approach, and I think that would work wonders. You know, being, the leader of Binibining Pilipinas. Main snatch. Do you think Janine Tagonan deserved to win Miss U 2012, or do you think the pageant was rigged? Well, she won the Miss U or not. I think it's just fine with me because I really thought she would win. But, you know, it can never be denied that Miss USA was, you know, beautiful in the real sense of the word. So, maalin, kumbaga. And she was answering with conviction, but with so much, or should I say too much conviction that she come out she came out too strong, maybe in the eyes of the judges. A little bit, how do you call this? Boastful, maybe, or what? Maybe something like that. Maybe it came out as something negative to some judges. But it doesn't diminish the fact that the answer was right. Ernesto Dava, inalok kay Miss Corina Sanchez ang Binibining Pilipinas para pamunuan pero tinanggihan niya. That's good that she rejected it because it would be politicized. Okay, Alexi and June V Vlog. Question for top 3. Ito yung ibibigay nila. If you're given a chance to promote Miss Universe, what will you do? All right, thank you for that question. Darna Narda. Personally, nalunok mo ba yung bato? Personally, I don't think there should be a label of recycling contestants on beauty pageants. When athletes almost win a gold, why do you support them to join them again? How is it any different, really? All right. Proudly Promdi, kasi ang Vietnam, Indonesia, Myanmar ay napapansin na sa international beauty pageant. Yeah, it's correct. Vincent Mates, greetings from Kimchi Land. God bless. Hello, Roat. Hello sa'yo. Kay from Proudly Promdi, anong dapat gawin ng isang ibang Asian countries like Malaysia and Singapore para magkaroon ng chance na makapasok ng top 15 sa international beauty pageants? They have to get strong support from their people and a good team behind them. So they should start doing that by going to prominent training countries like Philippines or Venezuela or Colombia first, and then learn from them, and then gradually be an independent uh, team. By the end, you would be, you know, giving your candidates a lot of things that would help them soar high. sa Miss Universe pageant. So I think, in short, learn first from pageant powerhouses and then ibigay nyo ito sa kandidato nyo. Okay, thank you, Tony Pet Balabo. Well, Thailand is has a unique culture. Philippines is a mixture of so many cultures. The distinct character is, you know, lost, something like that. So, there is this aspects of European Americans, Spanish culture. There's this Malay and everything. So, wala talaga kumbaga sa isang project, walang focus. So, everything is scattered. The only thing that we have really is abilities for, is language, the English language, English proficiency. That's the best thing that we could give to tourists. But in Thailand, you know, you definitely know that you are in Thailand. In the Philippines, there are some places that you know that look very foreign, just like the Miss Universe stage of 2016. And Thailand has nice food. You know, they are really famous for that. Here in Japan, there are Thai restaurants and there are Pinoy restaurants. Thai restaurants are being, how do you call this? Patronized by Japanese. Pag pumasok ng Filipino restaurants, majority of people who go there are Pinoys. So, andun agad yung pagkakaiba na tourists really favor Thailand over the Philippines. And that's because of culture and food is part of that. Part of that. Yes, of course, Hunger Games. Hunger Games says, do you think Philippines can win a back-to-back? Of course. Maybe someday, maybe 50 years from now. Beauty pageant powerhouse Philippines. Koreans love the Philippines. Beauty pageant powerhouse, you're based in Korea. Ben Lee, Sir Robato, do you think na kailangang bagalan ni Catriona ang pagsagot niya sa interviews? Kasi nagkakaroon ng impression ng ibang tao na scripted ang answers niya. No, I don't think so. Well, her. She is a native English speaker. So she could really speak fast as she can, you know, speaking English. I didn't know that it was offered to Corina Sanchez. I will search about it on Google later. Why Corina? All right, because Corina has been doing this uh, answer Q&A training, right? So for the Pilipinas, no, okay, now I understand. I think Gloria Diaz. I really favor Gloria Diaz. Why Demi Leigh Peters win and what she do to win Miss Universe? Well, she's charming. She has different emotions that helped her a lot to magnetize the judges. She is playful. She is casual. She looks friendly. She has an appeal. Her eyes speak. She could speak in English very well because it's her native tongue, it's her native language. She's not as great as, Pinoys and Venezuelans when it comes to Pasarela, but, it's just okay. And she smiles a lot. I think those things are the elements that, you know, when you put together, that would make you know, give you a great chance to win Miss Universe. And that's why maybe Dembele won this. In fact, she was my choice of who might win Miss Universe. I was rooting for Spain, but she was a kind of a disappointment during the finals round. Had she performed well, I mean, you know, a little drama here and there. So it was just having this deadpan peg and just like Rachel Peters. So I think it's a little disappointing. So Neil Peters was kind of lively and lovely. Man Snatch. Do you think France? I haven't. I have to see first Miss France, so I will do that tomorrow, and I will give my review on Miss France and Miss Malaysia tomorrow. Higher, Man Snatch higher than Pia. Well, why Rachel Peters did not go to top five? Well, she could be in the top five, or she could not be in the top five. Maalit, kumbaga. But I easily accepted when she did not make it to the top five. I was a little bit, my energy went down because it would always, you know, enjoyable to watch her finish Miss Universe pageant if Miss Philippines is there, you know, until the end. But I think I was contented with her placement. She was kind of a disappointment, just like Miss Spain. Not really that she did not perform. I mean, it's just a little bit. Uh, I felt a little bit short changed, should I say. I was expecting more, maybe. And her facial expression is very basic. There was no variation, I think. And I think it's very important. All right. Please share your thoughts on Pia Words back. Iris Meteran Dembele Peter said was your favorite. Well, Pia was not an early favorite, I should say. When she was at the preliminary competition, I was a little bit, unsure. As she is unsure as well. And I think she was not that confident during the preliminary. So I was a little bit ready if she wouldn't make it. First cut, that is. And happily, she got through. And from then on, she was just like a lioness. And she showed her angst, and she roars with her movements and facial expressions and performances. It was really a magical transformation. I always say that. It was a magical transformation when we talk of Pia. Iris Metanoir, I don't know how to pronounce it, I forgot. Iris Metanoir, she was my choice, remember? She was my choice to be the Miss Universe because she was really confident and regal looking during the preliminary. But I think she's not as memorable as Pia. Maybe 20 or 30 years from now. Pia would remain relevant. I think so. At that time. Neil Peters. So it was a long time ago since Miss South Africa won. I think Miss South Africa has won. South Africa has won it twice, and I think she is. She would be maybe 20, 10 years or 15 years from now, she would be a prominent figure in show business or politics in South Africa. That's how I see her 10 or 15 years from now. When you look at her, there is a positive vibe. So I like her too. But, Pia would always stop this too. Anytime I'm asked about this three, I would always say it's Pia. Jake Corrales, hello sa'yo. All right, thank you very much, and I hope you make it a regular viewing habit. It's just like it's just like a trial and error. I had my announced live this afternoon. It's a test. It's a testing because I've had two live streams nighttime, and they're both blurred or choppy. So I tested it again, and the viewers say that it's the same. So I'm a little bit frustrated. I want to make a lot of live vlogs at night, but with this kind of reception, I don't think it will happen. So I would try to research on how to make our streaming better and brighter. Mhm. Is it still blurred? Yes, 53 looking 50. Who was your top three in Miss Universe 2017? Definitely not Jamaica. It was South Africa, Venezuela, and who are the top five? Venezuela, Jamaica, Thailand. Who else? I forgot. Philippines. Can you help me, please? Venezuela, Colombia, Thailand, South Africa, and Jamaica. Right? So I would go for Venezuela, Colombia, and South Africa. Well, I say this. It's not to disrespect Miss Jamaica because I think she gave a strong showing when it comes to expressing herself. But going through the second round, right after the swimsuit, it was just a sort of luck. I was expecting that she would be eliminated right after the swimsuit. And I'm sure majority of people would agree. She didn't give a special, remarkable performance during the swimsuit round. Please. You know, that's why I didn't root for her. Hello, Team Molly. Thank you. Hello, Mick Mick. What's that? Jenny? Hello. Hello there. Is that Jenny? What can you say about Miss Vietnam from Ariel Collado? What do I say about Miss Vietnam representative in Miss Universe 2018? Uh, well, I think too much hype surrounds her. I think if she's wearing a different kind of hairstyle, the impact would be lessened. It's, I think it's just the short hair. As what I've said, if she is already there, standing in between, for example, Philippines and Miss Venezuela, that would be the only time that we would know how strong she is as a candidate. Dear Molly, yes, I would be going to the Philippines in case you are in the Philippines. And for those of you who have just arrived, I would be coming to the Philippines or going to the Philippines this June, from June 20 to July 10. I would be attending a wedding and I would make some casual meet and greet somewhere. I would have some updates here and there, so Robatology page on my Facebook page. And I hope you visit my page, Robatology. I also have Robatology channel here. So I have two channels, Robatology, which is all about me, and Robato Views. Oh my God, Miss Australia 2018 is here. Hello, Rainier. How are you? Nice to see you here. I'm fine. Yeah, lady, she's an old friend in Thailand. We're both teaching there, and he is now in Australia. Hello, Rainier. A lot of people here would, fall in love with you. I'm fine. Mick Jenny, ano pong masasabi niyo kay Lucia? Na masyadong paborito sa Thailand. Lucia, okay. Lucia. Well, I have to see her first. I don't know anything about that yet. From Alexia and Jun V Vlog. If evening gown of Catriona in the Philippines. In bb.pilipinas, she has a chance to get in top 5. I don't understand. If she wears it again on the Miss Universe stage, is that what you mean? Yeah, Jake Corrales, yeah, I am glad you agree to that. Hunger Games, I think Miss Jamaica 2007 body was not that impressive. Yeah, that's one part of the things that I dislike about her. And the posture as well. So it's not really about the beauty because beauty is subjective. I don't think that she is ugly. I think she has her own kind of beauty. It's just that I'm not really impressed with the way she walks, with her body, with the way she carries the swimsuit, you know, and so on and so forth. That's why I was really surprised. But the way she speaks is really quite impressive. And beauty pageant powerhouse Philippines, please answer. Do you think Pia actually sabotaged Rachel in Miss Universe 2017 because she doesn't want another win for Philippines yet? Because her popularity would decrease and would be. Well, that would be a. Well, it might be one of the reasons. There is always a hidden agenda. And I think Pia, I would agree to that. That Pia will not really give a 100% push for another Filipino to win Miss Universe that early. Well, it sounds negative, but that's the general conclusion in every Filipino's mind, or in majority, knowing Pia. And someone told me, in fact, someone who worked behind us in the top five, not to win. Unfortunately, she didn't make the top five. But it's just haka haka, should I say, or I should say. And maybe we are wrong. So pardon me. But it can be one of those reasons. It's possible. Yeah, it's not really sabotaging. Maybe she just, well, basically, if you're a Filipino and you're judging a pageant at international level, you would not give the highest score to the Philippines. That's 90% no, possible to happen. If there are two or three girls who are on the same level, performance wise, then you wouldn't put the Philippines on top. Especially if the score sheets would be seen by your fellow judges. So that's expected. But that's not really a sabotage thing. And just what I said, Rachel Peters really didn't give her all during the Miss Universe pageant. She gave her all, but she did not give her all. They keep on saying that she gave her all. No, I don't think so. She could have given a better performance. Well, sometimes it's not just about the candidate, it's also about the trainers. I mean, your candidate has been training with you or under your wings for the past 5 or 6 months, and you don't notice those negative things that might affect, you know, her standing in the competition. I don't think that they would miss those things. It's just maybe they just don't know what to do. And maybe the training can. Rainer, did I cry when Capriona won? No, I didn't. But I was very ecstatic because I was really a strong supporter of Capriona. Way back 2 years ago when she joined Miss World Philippines and the Miss World finals, and I was really disappointed when she didn't make top three. Wow, Rainer. It was a very Nora-ish performance. Beauty pageant powers Philippines. I love Pia, but Pia in the past has been known to be a LZ and has a security type of person. Yes, some people have already also said that. And that's why I said it must be, it can be one of those reasons behind it. And during that time, 2017, it's just a year when Pia was crowned. So it's also a strategy, you know. You wouldn't want someone to eclipse your reign or your Hunger Games. Do you think the dethronement of Miss Russia affects the placing of Miss Russia nowadays? No. But I was really frustrated when Miss Russia did not make it to the top 15 last year. Is it last year? Yes, because she was the strongest or the most competitive Miss Russia, for the last 10 or 15 years. She had this nice passarella that we haven't seen in a Miss Russia represented in a Miss Russia in a Miss Russia or Miss Universe. Okay, Ariel Culiado, your question is if you have a chance to choose a judge from a former Miss Universe for this year's edition, who will you choose? Well, it's always 2 years after you are crowned. I think it is automatic that you would be one of the judges. But if you're going to get one, another one from the past, well, I would choose uh, because she's vlogging nowadays. Uh, Canada, Natalie Glibova. Yeah, so that would be nice to see a Miss Universe turned vlogger on the judges' table. Rainer Nevillis, well, I had some Australian visitors and I came out of the study room crying. They asked, what's wrong? And all I said was, Queen Cat won. D. Molly. Is it Molly? I just couldn't read it very well. Wait. I couldn't stop. It's like, how do you call that? Piatos? You just couldn't stop? Or Pringles. It should have been terminated 30 minutes ago, but we keep on chatting. Is PSL connected sa Emmy organization this year? Marami naman siyang projects. Pwede na ipabay kay Catriona Crown. Yes. Hmm. What do you think? Why do I think is Capriona's biggest hurdle to win crown from Brainer? Well, I haven't seen all the candidates yet, but I think Venezuela is strong. She looked like Nicki Minaj as majority is has. Pinoys. But yeah, I think Venezuela so far. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see her videos. What are your thoughts of Thailand wanting to be a beauty pageant powerhouse like the Philippines? Well, you know, being a powerhouse nation when it comes to pageants is no, you don't work for it. I mean, it is being given to you the moment you started winning. And I think it will be spoon-fed sa Thailand kapag, they have won Miss Universe or won Miss World after a long, drought. What is the secret of Venezuela? Well, they look almost the same. So there should be a pattern. Big, wide mouth, rigid training, enhancements, confidence building. Hmm. Make me Jenny, you make me laugh. If there would be a wild card of first runner ups, who do you think will be Miss Universe from the first runner up? Again, where is that? If there will be a wild card of first runner ups, who do you think will be Miss Universe from the first runner up? And for the past, let's talk about for the past 5 years or 10 years. 10 years. Since 2008, I think the first runner up of Miss Colombia, first runner up of Miss Venezuela. Do you remember that? I don't remember the year, but there was this Miss Colombia was so pretty. I don't know why she was bitten by that Venezuelan girl. I think that was in 2008. Yeah, 2008. Yeah, Miss Janicia, I like that Miss Pendo. She is a tomboy, I think, but I like her. Dominican Republic in 2009, yes. So first runner-ups of 2008 and 2009, the Colombia and Dominican Republic. Taliana Vargas, I made a video about her. I really like her. Yeah, so everybody knows her because she's really remarkable. All right, she's really great. So I have to review again that competition. I would want to hear her answer again. Yeah. Janine Togonin 2012 and Jamaica 2010. Yeah, Jamaica's great in 2010. Yeah, Miss Columbia 2008 really won. I like her. Kathleen Chan, how would you differentiate girls from Venezuela and Colombia being sent to Miss Universe? Well, Miss Venezuela, at first glance, look very much the same, all of them. You just see the differences when, you're already following them as the Miss Universe is, fast approaching. For example, within the next 3 weeks, Miss Universe is already there, and you have to research all about the candidates, and you would see that she has this distinct character, you know, and you would finally be able to distinguish her from the other Miss Venezuelan beauties. But at first, they would look the same sa mga mata mo. Colombia is different in that aspect. They have already this distinct quality, you know, when they, after winning the crown. So as a foreigner, you would see a Miss Colombia crowned a week after. You would see that she is that girl. So the next year there will be another one crowned, and you will see that she is this girl. So something like that. I know you understand that. So I think that's the difference. One of those differences. Rocky Castillo, I think I have answered that already. Yung. Okay, so Diana Mendoza beat Taliana Vargas. If you will be trainer of Catriona Gray, on what way? So from so what? If you will be the trainer of Catriona Gray, on what way would you train her? Well, it would be light. I would just let her watch all the videos of this, you know, representatives of other nations, and let's adjust. Let's hear how they answer questions, how they make their turns, what are the distinct characters, and so on and so forth. So it would be like a learn and play, sort of that. Because Catriona almost, got everything. That's what I've said earlier. Again, just, be careful with the right makeup. So there should be some testings here and there. What makeup would best suit her, hairstyle, and other things. I think it is part of the training. I know that they do that now. I believe so. And maybe the different style that I would add is that I would be, you know, I would join her in watching. It would be better if there is someone who would argue with her. So it would be more personal, I think. That tactic, I think, would work. From Rocky Castillo, name a specific person that can be Miss Universe Philippines 2019. Former Binibini contestant, celebrity, etc. I can't think of anybody right now. Sorry. Well, the first girl that came out is Liza, but I don't think she will join. What do you think? Elima is a little bit frustrating, so I wouldn't suggest her. Showbiz. I'm not really into showbiz nowadays, but I think daughter, the daughter of who's that character actress? I think she has a beautiful daughter. She has a good-looking son na nagkokontrabida sa kay Coco Martin. Sylvia Sanchez, I think she has a daughter. I have actually seen her once, and I think she's beautiful. I just don't know about her height and achievements, educational attainment, and so on and so forth. And the daughter of Melanie Marquez. Yeah, she looks Chinese looking because her father is Chinese, but I think she could be a great candidate. Better than her look-alike. Look-alike ba? Uh, number 11, what's the name of that again? I think they have the same features. Yeah, sister of Arjo Atayde. And yeah, Michelle D. Rocky, Michelle D. Well, what hasn't? Hello, Jay Corrales. Yes, I think they are experimenting different looks for Catriona now. I've seen the latest photos of Catriona. Yeah, I'd like to blog about Catriona's new looks. Oh, really? Nabalita na sa Salos in Miss World before. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Lebanon is sure to join. Pilipinas. She said that. She announced that actually. I wish to do that, but I'm in Japan. I might be, you know, I might receive a lot of complaints the next morning. In fact, before I did this, tinay ko muna if there are people there. So the lights is off here, but the lights is on there. So it's part of their culture to be quiet. So I just couldn't do that. But how I wish. Philippines! Anak ni Rufa, I don't think, well, she's only 16, I think. And I don't think she's as beautiful as her mom, pageant wise. We have different kinds of beauties. And I think that one is not for Miss Universe. Well, if you remove the, how do you call this, the braces, and then that would be the time that we would see her real beauty. But with those braces, I just couldn't figure out how would she look, when she joined the beauty pageant. And so this time, no, I don't agree that she is a beauty queen material. And I have seen this video when she's posing, and she just knows two poses, this one and this one, this one and this one. So she needs a lot of trainings first and exposure to pageants. So Rupa has to work starting now, as early as today, to show her pageant videos. Hello, Rainier. I didn't see your question. What was your question? Okay, let me back read. Who's Wilma doesn't? Torch. I can't find your question, darn. Okay, Rainier, this is your question. Do you think Catriona's answers to questions are quite pageant patty? I mean, she uses terminologies or the sentence constructions are quite decorative or very high falutin words. Well, I think it is one of the factors why other winners have won, like Susmita. They are highfalutin words, and some are quotable quotes, and some seem to be taken out of you know books of great writers, and then it just makes it up. I think it's like feature writing. You choose or you select some words of substance that would make one word more appealing and more you know intellectual type than common words like why would you use beautiful if you can use gorgeous? You see, something like that, sort of that. So I think it's just okay. It's just that parang kumaga sa Tagalog nabigyan ng kulay. But well, yung kay Eva, no, uh, part of that speech of Eva, how do you call that? What's the surname? Was said to be, taken from one, you know, promotion. You know, I think it was a quote from Nadine Lustre, something like that. And it didn't create much, steer, unlike Catriona. I think it's just because Catriona is so popular that whatever she does, whatever she says, would be a big issue to some people. So my answer is no, I don't think so. Andrea Brillantes, is she tall? Ralph Quinnery, I don't know Ralph Quinnery. Angelina Cruz, Maima Entrata and Kisses the Lion because their fans are having fights who has potential on beauty pageants. No, I only know their names. I can watch them, in fact, because I want to vlog also about show business. I've done some reports or news about local movie stars like Atniel, Aldab, and the rest of the hottest stars nowadays. But I stopped. So after that, this Entrata Kisses Delavine have come up, and they just don't get my interest, maybe. Or maybe I am, you know, I am for the, because there are so many stars now in Philippine movies, and you know, you don't know them anymore. No, individually. I'm confused sometimes. I don't know if I'm looking at my mind. If I'm looking for kisses, and but I think kisses is beautiful. I think I'm not sure. I'm so tanga na when it comes to local show business. Unlike maybe 15 years ago, backwards, that I really know each and every actress, each and every actor in Philippine showbiz. Okay, beauty pageant, Powerhouse Philippines. Robato, what do you think Capriano's national costume would be? Well, it would be okay if she wears the same costume. I think it would be better if she wears what Sandro Lemonen has worn with so much, you know, with much better execution than Lemonen. I was already contented with Lemonen's performance. If she could do more, then would do it better. A little bit exaggerated, so she would create quite a, you know, a scene on the Miss Universe stage. Somebody also suggests that it could be, you know, Darna costume. Go, go, go. No, I don't think it's Nega. I think she's part of Philippine culture. I just don't know if it will win. But I think it's interesting. So I think it's okay to wear Darna, but make sure that you have a bato and make it as big as, you know, like a big rock, really, that you see on, you know, beaches. So you get different and lift it up to show that you are a woman of strength, literally. Will Dasovich's sister is Olivia Culpo look-alike. I have watched her once. Yeah, I could do that. The shout out like a Philippines, but I can't do that here. You know, it's already 12 here, and everyone is quiet as early as 8 in the evening. Everything is, you know, quiet. Okay, Rainier, ciao ciao. Good night and take care. And please join again. Okay, Rocky, top three final question. Name something that you will give up for a Miss Universe crown. That's interesting. All right, so I think I have answered and have paid attention to each and every one of every comment here. Maganda rin daw anak ni Ogie Alcacid, Riva. Riva Quinnery. All right, so I would make a vlog about that. The possible candidates. I would, you know, search about this possible girls, possible candidates for Miss Universe Philippines, and I will let you know. Thank you very much for joining me. This is your friend Robato. Say arigato gozaimasu and oyasumi nasai. Means good night. Thank you. And see you again next week. Tomorrow I will be having live, astrobatology, not astrobat reviews. So please subscribe to my Robatology channel so you can join. Thank you.